Hello, everybody out there in Mile High. This is Dr. Joel Kinch in his dungeon once again, having a great podcast for the Mile High event coming this September 21st. If you haven't gone to the website yet to get registered, go to milehighchiro.org. You need to get registered, and importantly, you need to get your hotel and your flights for this. The hotel is going to fill up quick. Matthew, we already got more registrations now than when we ever had this far out from the event.
Holy crap, that's awesome.
Yes. So I am here with Dr. Matthew. Where are you?
Currently, I am everywhere. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. For
Yes,
whatever reason, I was thinking you were in New Jersey or New York.
Oh
Something.
no,
Excellent. So we have the honor of having you on stage this year at Mile High. Now, you have spoken once or twice before, correct?
it's true. I've done one for the main stage, and I've also done a breakout group.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So it's good to have you back to the Mile High area and on the podcast today. So what's going on in life? Tell us, talk to us.
Oh man, life is a wild ride. I mean, I look around the world right now and realize that, I mean, it's one thing to say, like, more than ever, the world needs an adjustment, but like, no shit. Can I say no shit? Okay, I
Of
said no shit.
course.
Like, no shit. Like the world more than ever is needing what we offer. And like we were mentioning in the brief moments before we started, it's like it's time for us to stop being like the world's best kept secret as to like what's actually possible with chiropractic. And it's time for us to really stop just diluting and also diluting ourselves the message as to what we really are, because shit, this world is hungry for it.
Yes.
And so that's been on my mind a lot.
Mhm.
And just looking, I mean, with that, like the world has been, as you actually start tuning into what the world truly needs, it's amazing how it starts offering it to you. It's like when you're on the right page, when you're aligned with your own innate, it's amazing how life begins to give you positive feedback as to when you're on track and not. And so it's been giving me that a lot, like both in my office, both like there's this ebb and flow of like certain people who are like the lifers with us, like referring and getting more engaged, and the ones who were with us for a season falling out. The same with our team. It's a time of real change. And so I've been focusing on how we actually make it evolution, how we make it growth rather than, universal forces creating breakdown.
Yeah, I love your energy. It's going to go well with this year's theme. And if you're out there listening, you haven't been to a Mile High before, Danny Knowles, who's the captain and the patriarch of it all. This year's theme is Spinal Tap. Importantly, it's about turning it up one more level, turning it up to 11. And that's exactly what you're talking about. What we need to do in our office, what we need to do in our life, what we need to do in our communities. We need to stand proud, stand very proud, and tell people, chiropractic, get your butt in here.
Yes, please. I mean, it's one of the things like in lifetime wellness practice, where I'm supporting Danny on another level, that we're talking to a lot of the kids. And by kids, I mean all the folks in there, the docs, the students, all of it, especially because we tend to attract the tonal group. And they're apologetic about what they offer. Like, oh, it's not gonna be like a this, that. I'm like, dude, if you don't own the essence of what you're really doing, how you are actually connecting to that innate force that organizes someone's life from dust, how you are actually helping them fully express like every aspect of that, not mute, not turning down the faders on certain aspects, but the whole signal can pump through loud and clear.
Yeah.
Dude,
yes,
that is value. That is, people are hungry for that. Own it.
yes, absolutely. And you hit on something early on in that comment was what we love about Mile High. It's a tent for every technique. It's a tent for
Yeah.
every school. It's a tent. We get presidents from 3, 4, 5 colleges that attend, and expressing chiropractic what you do in the office by comparing it or saying it's not something, you
Oh
know,
man.
you got to own what it is that you do, and don't explain it as if, oh well, we don't do that, we don't do that. No, tell people what you do. Tell
Yes.
people what you do and
Yes.
deliver it.
Yes. Oh, I
Yes.
love that second piece because that involves that dirty A word, accountability. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's one thing when we're screaming to the rooftops, but are we actually holding ourselves accountable to, did I actually deliver an adjustment, or did I just, either like manipulate a thing or boop a butt? I mean, did we actually deliver that? Can you tell that innate's volume is cranked up and expressing loud and clear?
Yeah, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. So again, milehighchiro.org. That's where you're going to get registered. You're going to get, I always come back because I'm lucky enough to MC it. So I'm sitting up there and I get these pages and notes, and I mention it all the time when I'm on the podcast, that I get sheets and sheets of stuff that I come home with to implement into my office.
Yes.
Yes, you're going to get pumped up. Yes, you're going to hear some great things, but you're going to find out a better way to communicate what you're communicating in your office. You may be able to shorten it down or using some more powerful words or flow or communication with your CAs. You just learn so much at the Mile High to be able to come back and deliver it in your office. Accountability, finding better ways to do what you do.
Oh my gosh, man. That is one of the reasons why, normally I was not a go to these chiropractic event kind of things. I'm like, yeah, I can rev myself up. But when I attended it, because I knew when Danny was involved, there's going to be something legit.
Yeah.
And so I show up, I'm like, let's see what's going on. Dude, the amount that I was able to bring to my team, it's why I couldn't just go alone after the first time. I had to bring my team every freaking year because they come back. Yes, they actually get dialed into like this bigger message. They're like, holy crap, it's not just a weird madman in a box in Columbus, but it's actually like, there's more of them. He's just one of the weirdos, as well as there's actual stuff to implement, to take the strategies, whether it's as a doc, ways you can communicate, as a doc, ways you can actually modify how you approach things, or also as a business owner, how you organize your systems and strategies and outreach to be fully congruent on another level with the message of what's up. Holy shit, man, this is stuff mile high you take home. Inspiration without congruent action, that's just a high, that's dead. Yeah. Inspiration with congruent action, that creates transformation. Yeah. That I'm interested in.
And your wife will be teaching one of the breakouts, and did you say that's for the chiropractic assistant?
Yeah, she will be bringing the magic to the teams. Yeah, as we realized early on, it's like, I'm good at connecting with the docs, but we need a real live human who's not a doc to connect with the team, because they're closer to real live human than any of us docs ever were. I mean, let's be honest, you're drawn to chiropractic because you're a little loco. And then through the process of becoming a chiropractor, you go even more loco. And then when you're in practice for a while, dude, you it's nice to have someone who's a little closer to human, be able to actually be that step down transformer, to take the volume of the energy and translate it so that they can bring it to the world.
Yeah,
that's at least my hallucination.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you took this time out of your day, because I'm already pumped up for my afternoon shift. I'm ready to go, thanks to you. If you haven't registered, again, milehighchiro.org. Get registered, get your team registered, get your hotels, get your flights. And if you really want to have fun, come out 3 or 4 days before or stay 3 or 4 days after the event. It's Colorado. Who doesn't love Colorado? Get to the mountains, enjoy the summer, make a vacation out of it, treat your team well. And when you guys go back, get ready to turn it up a notch with the Spinal Tap theme with Mile High Chiro. Thanks again, Matthew. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a couple months.
Awesome.
3, 2, 1, and we're out. Perfect.
Awesome. Dude, it is always good to see your face. You're just always a ray of light whenever I see you.
Yeah, we tried to pull it off last year, and whatever.
Life was weird. It happens. Sometimes there's a subluxation, but it's adjusted.
Well, beautiful, brother. I'll if I don't see or chat with you before, I'll see you at Mile High.
Awesome. Looking forward to it, man. You'll be awesome out there.
See you, buddy.
Take care.